10.
Deborah Jenkins,
Cindy Brown,
Susan Schmitz,
Shauna Tanner,
Andrea Benitez,
April Savarese. We are the Stiletto Network Group, a sub-networking group of the Ocala CEP.
Of all the questions you get asked every day, this is one you should not ignore. How much money in your 401k or IRA is actually yours? Not what its current value is, but how much of it will end up in your pockets, not the government's. Remember, you still might owe taxes on that money. Make sure you are not overpaying. Keep every dollar you are entitled to. Look, I know it's confusing, it's complicated, and it definitely is not fun. That's why at Pinnacle Retirement Advisors, we offer strategies to help make sure you're not paying more in taxes than your fair share. It's your money. You deserve to know what's at stake. Call our team at Pinnacle Retirement Advisors today to get started. 352-320-2060. That's 352-320-2060. Do not do the IRS any favors. 352-320-2060. Firm offers insurance services and may not give tax advice. Investment advisory services offered only by duly registered individuals through AE Wealth Management, LLC.
You're having another great day and you have good taste tuning into WOCA The Source with Ocala Talks and Tom Schmitz. Well, 1 out of 2 isn't bad.
Welcome back to Ocala Talks on a Wednesday. You know, I'd be remiss if I didn't talk about this. It's probably not going to do any good. Probably won't help. But it happened yesterday, and I got to tell you about it. And I know that I'm not the only one that experiences this. I know it's what is inherently wrong with this retailer. But it was just ridiculous yesterday. So as we know, I'm a newlywed. I was married in July of last year, a little over 6 months ago, to a lovely woman named Susan, who pretty much is taking care of me as a caregiver because I've been sick the whole time. And she's been trying to make sure her entrepreneurial step into business owning is a success by keeping justship.net going. And she's been trying to run a household that grew exponentially from her and her dog to her and a husband and 4 dogs and a cat. A lot more to take on when you have that, an extra person plus extra pets in the house. And, periodically she asked me to do things that will give her some assistance. Yesterday was such a day. It's not foreign what I did yesterday. A lot of husbands do it, but it's not something we know a lot about unless you're a husband that this is what you do exclusively. She gave me the yellow legal pad with the pen and the grocery list. Things that needed to be gotten at the grocery store. Now, my wife, because she is a woman who watches what things cost and where they're better purchased at, gave me a grocery list that had the first letter of the store where each item was. Some of them were at one store, some of them were at another store. Price-wise, that would benefit us price-wise. So one of the stores on the list starts with a W. No one is a stranger to that name. I'm talking about Walmart, and we all know this because at one time or another, every month or year, everybody goes to Walmart. Yesterday was my day. And I had to pick up things like eggs and there were canned vegetables like green beans and peas, and there was get some cheese, and there was probably 25, 30 items from Walmart. Took me, because I know the layout of Walmart okay, and then I can read the signs that tell me what's in each aisle. Took me about, 25 to 30 minutes to collect everything that I needed to purchase from Walmart. And that's where I went to the pet food area, which is on one end of the store. I went to the women's cosmetic area to get the makeup cleaning pads for my wife, and some deodorant. And then I went to the food side of the grocery store area. So traversed Walmart pretty good. Still only took about 25, 30 minutes. Started in the grocery store and then went to the other areas. So I get the last item, which is canned dog food, and I'm coming back out, and the first thing I see is the line for the self-checkout. Now, I'm not going to self-checkout because I don't feel like I should do Walmart's job for them. They're not writing me a check. Why the hell should I do their job for them? And besides, anytime you go to self-checkout, about every third item, you got to have somebody come over and either override it or do something anyway because it doesn't get read correctly. So I bypass that line. I get in the line, and the lady goes, no, I'm closed. I go, there are people in your line. She goes, yeah, we're stopping with the guy that was three people in front of me. Okay. So I get out of that line. So subsequently, and this is at the end of the store where the line, you got the self-checkout, and then it was line 28. So there's 28 registers in between the two self-checkouts because there's self-checkout at each end. So I walk, I'm at line 27 is the one that just closed. I said, okay. So I walk, and there's nothing open. Walk and walk. Lo and behold, just before I get to the other end of self-checkout, line 2 and 3 are the only lines open. Now, line 2, because it's so close to self-checkout, it's got a squirrely line going on that you don't know whether it's the self-checkout line or the line 2 checkout line. And by the way, the people in the lines have no idea either. I watch people go, oh, no, I wanted self-checkout. Oh, no, I wanted. They're literally jockeying for position, not knowing what line they're in. So I get in line 3. I'm the 16th buggy in that line. By the time I become the next person up, where I'm the next person going to ring out, I look back, this line stretches from the number 3 hole to about 4 people past self-checkout at the other end of the store. Now people are starting to get hot. You know, you hear the complaints. Why are there only 2 lines open? What's good? Now people are starting to, any Walmart person that walks by, somebody's giving them the business about how we're standing in line and, you know, the line's so long. I was in that line. Mind you, it took me 25 to 30 minutes to shop. I was in that line 47 minutes. It took me 15 to 20 minutes longer to check out than it did to shop. Now, mind you, here's exactly what happened. I get up and I start ringing out, and I go, you know, they need to open more lines. The lady goes, look, they just opened 4. And sure enough, 8, 9, 10, and 11 were all just getting open. That don't confront me, though. I'm 47 minutes in. So as I'm leaving, now I don't get upset or anything because it's just not worth the waste of time. But I'm fuming. So on the way out, there's a beautiful picture of a woman that says, if you have any issues with my store, please call me. So I take a photo of it. I called her. It's her cell phone number. I'm sorry. The customer you have reached mailbox is full and is not taking calls at this time. Thank you. Goodbye. That's the message I got. Now, I know Walmart could care less. They're going to still get people to go there in droves. But yesterday was a bit ridiculous. And I'm sure this is not something that's unique to me. Everybody experiences it. But there was customer no service, customer no ringing you out in a timely manner, nothing yesterday. And this happened at the East Silver Springs Walmart, the East Silver Springs Boulevard Walmart. It's been a long time since I've been in Walmart because my wife, when she says she's going grocery shopping there or something, I refuse because of just this kind of situation. Even my wife, when I called and told her that story, she's like, and you didn't leave? I go, no, we needed the stuff. You gave me the list. I was doing. She goes, I'd have left. I'd have just left my buggy there and walked away. Even my own wife is telling me, you look, I wouldn't have done that. 47 minutes I was in line. They had 2 lines, but the line literally stretched from one end of the store to the other. And Walmart didn't give a damn. Why do we still give them our money? It's a mystery. But I'm sure that didn't just happen to me. I'm sure it happens to everybody. 622-9622 is the number to call. We'll take more of your interaction after this timeout. You're listening to Ocala Talks, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, WOCA, The Source.
Broadcasting from the Ocala International Airport, this is WOCA AM, W242CA FM, Ocala, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
USA Radio News with Lance Pry.
As President Biden placed a sanction on Russia for invading Ukraine, critics are saying this is a weak response. It targets a couple of Russian banks and prevents them from using Western banks to conduct business. NATO Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg says this did not deter Russia and we can expect more Russian aggression.
Every indication is that Russia continues to plan for a full-scale attack on Ukraine.
It should be noted the House and the Senate are on recess, and like you and me are watching and waiting for the next steps taken by Russian President Vladimir Putin and President Biden. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin has approved hundreds of unarmed National Guard troops be deployed in Washington, D.C. ahead of a truck convoy protest. Their message is Stop Medical Tyranny. It's expected to coincide with Biden's first State of the Union address. That is March 1st. USA Radio News.
Fever is a potential sign of COVID or the flu, and the Exergen temporal scanner thermometer has been proven accurate with more than 100 clinical studies. Be vigilant and seek medical advice at the first sign of fever. Be accurate with Exergen. Exergen temporal scanners, available at Walmart and other fine retailers. Learn more at Exergen.com. That's EXERGEN.com. Exergen is changing the way the world takes temperature.
Hola, Carla speaking.
Carla's roofing company always goes above and beyond.
Yeah, we heard about next week's forecast.
She needs a new foreman to weather a storm of projects.
You mean another full crew before Wednesday? Mira, Jose, can you work Wednesday?
Indeed can help her hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Instant Match instantly connects you with quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your sponsored job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
The program working to deliver state-of-the-art plant science technology to meet identified conservation needs. That's coming up on This Land of Ours.
I'm Agriculture Commissioner Nikki Freed. Everyone knows Florida grows the world's best produce. From citrus to strawberries, watermelon to blueberries, our produce growers feed our families and the world. With over $125 million in annual revenue for growers, the Fresh from Florida program helps Florida farmers stay competitive in a tough marketplace. Learn more at followfreshfromflorida.com.
The 5th Annual Georgia Citrus Association Conference takes place on February 28th in Tifton. Hosted by the Georgia Citrus Association, the conference is the perfect place for growers to get the latest on crop insurance, food safety, regenerative farming, organic growing, nutrition, winter protection, and new citrus varieties. The Georgia Citrus Association is growing, and now is the time to become involved. Tickets are $50 if you pre-register and $60 at the door. Limited vendor space and sponsorships are available. Visit georgiacitrusassociation.org to register today.
The Brooksville Plant Materials Center is one of 25 plant materials centers strategically located throughout the nation that are working to deliver state-of-the-art plant science technology to meet identified conservation needs. Located just north of Brooksville, Florida, and about 15 miles inland from the Gulf of Mexico, the site includes 53 acres of cleared fields to use for plant research and production and 116 acres of woodland on the property, as well as an office building and other facilities. Improving the health of soils used for cropland and grazing lands is the principal resource concern on which the Brooksville PMC is focusing its research efforts. Other resource concerns that are continuing to be addressed: plants and plant technology to improve water quality, controlling erosion, and increasing forage production. I'm Kathy Isom, Southeast AgNet.
when it really counts. Depend on The Source for the latest weather updates, keeping you ahead of the storm. 96.3 FM, 1370 AM, The Source.
We'll have near record-breaking high temperatures today, mostly sunny, very warm and humid with a high of 83 to 87. Then mainly clear tonight with patchy late-night fog and a low of 62 to 66. Mostly sunny, warm and humid Thursday, high tomorrow 82 to 89. Then Friday will be partly sunny and very warm with a high of 84 to 88. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm Holly Holdren.
You know what you want to do in retirement, but do you know how to get there? Join Gary and Don Crawford of Pinnacle Retirement Advisors for Retirement with Pinnacle, Saturday mornings at 9 to get answers to your retirement planning questions. Plan today so you can do the things you've always dreamt about doing in retirement. Don't miss Retirement with Pinnacle with Gary and Don Crawford, Saturday mornings at 9. Firm offers insurance services. Investment advisory services offered only by duly registered individuals through AE Wealth Management, LLC.
Florida's Kids Helping Kids is proud to be hosting the Marion County Fair Winter Carnival. Our chili cook-off for kids is February 26th, as well as our beauty contest. The Marion County Fair will also feature Jimmy Riffle and Sarah from the Gator Boys. It'll have camel rides, pony rides, and a petting zoo. There'll be live entertainment sponsored by our talented local performers. You can save by purchasing your tickets to the fair during a pre-sale by going to dreamland.com/upcoming-events-amusement-carnival/#Marion. For more information or for vendor space and entertainment schedules, go to MarionCountyFairFL.com. It's the Marion County Fair Winter Carnival, sponsored by Kids Helping Kids.